Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Spider-Man Remastered. And we're on to the final part, and this is basically just telling you, you enter through this room, it's the end of the game. You won't be able to come back to do all the any side quests and other kinds of things that you haven't done up until this point. But anyway, with this final part, basically it's just the confrontation with Otto. So we've gone back to his lab in order to formulate a plan and to create something so that we can take on Doc mano a mano. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Which means new spider suit. And to be fair, I actually the final spider suit that you get here, which is kind of, I think it's made out of the same materials as, or supposed to be made out of the same materials as Doc's, like robotic arms. It looks really fucking cool. I really like it. I like the black and yellow works. The black suit with the yellow kind of lit up kind of trimmings and stuff. It looks really cool. I think, you know, I really like this design. It's a really cool design. This game kind of goes all over the place, really, because there are some like that suit which look really fucking badass and cool. But I think like the first suit that you get, the first official suit, kind of the red and blue with kind of the white Spider-Man logo. I think it looks pretty. It's not ugly, but it doesn't look all that good.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
So yeah, Otto's going to become a murderer. God damn it, dude. So this cutscene looks really fucking beautiful. You know, the rain pouring down, it just looks so good. Man, it's such a beautiful... This game is so pretty. I love it. Oh shit, now he's gonna have to replace his wallet.
You stole my company, my idea.
I'll also say they do a pretty good job of making Otto kind of, you know, menacing here. You know, I think they do a decent job with actually turning him to a menacing villain by the end of it. Now this acting here from Otto is really fucking good. You can see like the lip quivering, the shaking with anger. It's so cool. Well, Norman's dead. Anyway, moving on. No, we had to save Norman. You know, he is Harry's dad after all, so you know. Might be a prick. Can't just let him die. Yeah, I don't know what that smile's about, because they don't really play into that in the next game. Nothing's really done with that. It's kind of weird. Whatever.
The wrong man.
Look, we need the fucking serum. You give it here, bitch. Oh shit. Okay, time for the final boss fight with Otto. So yeah, I don't do a very good job of this at the start. But basically, what you need to do with this first phase here is you need to keep firing your web at Otto, and that will web up his his octopus arms, his robotic arms, and then once you've done that, fuck you. And once you've done that, then you can just fight him. Then you can just beat the shit out of him. There you go. So now you've webbed up his arms. You can also use items, you know, like stuff on the ground. You can throw those at... Oh shit, turned on the camera. There you go, dead. Oh god, I survived. Yeah, but what you can also do is you can just smack... Oh god, I'm really sucking here. Yeah, something else you can do is there are stuff that he throws, and there's stuff you can pick up off the ground, like grates and stuff like that, and you can throw them at him, and that will cause damage to his arms, robotic arms, so that he can't use them. Now we've got this phase. Turns the whole... Yeah, dead. But yeah, during this phase, you can't land on the ground, so you throw something back at him, and then you attack him with using the triangle button. Then it's, you know, once you've knocked him down, it goes back to this phase again where we just basically beat the shit out of him. Same thing, use your webbing, and then use your webbing. Oh shit! And then attack him. Once all the arms are webbed up. Fuck you. Alright. There, like I say, you can also throw shit at him, and that will also incapacitate his robotic arms. I actually really like this final boss. Ow. This is one area I think that this game did a lot better than the to the Arkham games, because the final bosses in the Arkham games are pretty shit. Here, at least, this final boss is actually pretty fun and pretty entertaining. So yeah, he's doing the same thing again. So just keep using that. Throw something back at him, and then there you go. Oh shit, he's broken my webbing, you bitch. This is not fair. Fuck you. Alright, time to run away. Alright, no. Otto, can you stop? Oh. Yeah, Otto knew all along.
You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen.
So yeah, he kind of knew it was Peter all along.
You knew. I won't let you win.
Yeah, and this kind of gives Peter, I think, the necessary...
Not more than it means to me.
You know, this is because you know, this gives him the ability to kind of go off and just basically beat the ever-living shit out of him. Sorry, because that means he knew that basically it was he knew that Aunt May had a good chance of contracting it, and so he kind of knew. He did that knowing that everything was going to go wrong. Yeah, and as with any superhero thing, especially with Spider-Man, Spider-Man does it so many times. Our mask gets uncovered. So yeah, this is the final part of the fight now. And he's lost one of his arms. My god. Otto, maybe work on the... Both Otto and Peter need to work on their the strength of the materials that they use. But yeah, I kind of like this final phase because it's not some big kind of crazy, you know, mega fight kind of thing. Instead, it becomes more of a just, you know, becomes more of a thing of just two guys punching the ever-living shit out of each other. On the side of a building, sure, but it's more of a grounded kind of thing. More of a grounded kind of fight rather than being something completely, you know, completely ridiculous and over the top. So yeah, this is just basically the rest of the fight. Dodge his arms and punch him in the face over and over and over again. God damn it, Otto. Pack it in. Yeah, these claws, man, they look really fucking dangerous and deadly. Yeah, this is quite visceral for one of these, and you know, for these kind of superhero kind of games, you know, movies and stuff like that. You don't really see that kind of thing very often.
I couldn't agree more.
And finally, third time of asking. Get off me, you motherfucker. I kind of like that there, actually. Peter, he's not like, shit, I gotta save Otto. It's more like, shit, the anti-serum. What if it breaks? Yeah, like I say. It seems with all these superhero movies, big fight, they have to show off the... You have to show the face.
Peter, I saw you as a son.
Yeah.
Should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others. Turn. I've worshipped you, your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others, the way you never gave up.
I think this is where it kind of gets a bit of a plus over kind of the boss fights and kind of the fights of the Arkham games as well, because there's actually like a human, you know, kind of a human element to it. Of it's not just I have to beat you to save the world, save the people I care about. It's, you know, there's a personal relationship between him and Otto as well, which, you know, and the voice acting here from Yuri Lowenthal is fantastic. Like I say, it's his emotions. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a much more emotional kind of conclusion, which to me makes it a bit more, I don't know, makes it more interesting. Makes it work better. I think it's a bit late for all that. You've created a, you've released a extremely dangerous. You've created a pandemic. You've beaten the shit out of people. You tried to kill the mayor. I think you're in trouble, buddy. Yeah. Isn't that element where you feel a little bit sorry for him? Because originally it was just a thing of him trying to, you know, trying to create something so that he doesn't, so that his body doesn't become absolutely useless. You know what I mean? And, you know, he's resigned to that fate now. Yeah, and this is where he almost gets Peter, and then he has to throw this little bit in where it's like, and it's just kind of obvious at that point. Yeah. It's all any of us can. You know. And at the very end, he kind of fucks it up. And I like how he throws what Otto said to him, like, back at him in that moment. Like I said, it's a really fucking good fight. The final fight of this game is absolutely phenomenal. And yep, the vaccine works. The anti-serum works. And this was a moment, in all honesty, when I first played the game, that I didn't see coming.
How long will that take?
But I think it's really, really good. But I think it's really powerful, and you know, it works really well.
then there won't be enough to cure the others.
So yeah, basically Aunt May's on a deathbed, and you can either use the anti-serum, you can either use the vaccine to save her life, or use the vaccine to create everything else, create enough to basically cure the whole city. So yeah, he's got to choose between Aunt May and the entire city.
Okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask.
Yeah.
I want to see my nephew.
Yeah, Peter's just really bad at keeping his secret, apparently, because everybody fucking knows.
You knew?
So yeah, he knows as well. Aunt May knows as well. Fucking hell,
I
dude.
never wanted you to worry.
You're useless. Peter, you're absolutely fucking useless, dude.
I'm so proud of you. And Ben would be too.
Yeah, this is a really fucking sad and touching moment.
I don't know what to do.
And she's saying,
Yes, you
yes, you do. Yeah. So yeah, Peter decides to let Aunt May go, so that it can duplicate the anti-serum and save the rest of the city. And yeah, Aunt May actually dies, which yeah, first time I played it, it hit like a fucking truck, and yeah, it was something which I did not fucking see coming at all. And, you know, I think, again, it kind of elevates the game. And sorry, fucking hell. My apologies. It elevates the game and elevates the story, because there is because it feels like, with that moment, it feels like there are genuine stakes where anyone could. That's a big fucking syringe. Anyone could, you know, be gone in these games. So yeah, and I kind of like that Miles and his mom is kind of helping out to create, to do the hand out the vaccines. Yeah. May's finally alongside a hubby. I also like that it plays into what Miles' mom does in Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and in the and in Spider-Man 2. There we go. And Otto deteriorated a little bit more, and he's been thrown in prison. This one was a little bit of a surprise.
Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, I kind of like this moment as well, where we get a little bit of a thing of
Oh,
she disappears.
no,
You know, she gets
Thank you.
a promotion.
Maybe I'll be Jane.
You know, becomes associate editor at the Daily
I wanna
Bugle.
become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's.
You know, and I kind of like the, you know, we get a bit more of the interactions between MJ and Peter, which you know, I think they did really well in this game with that.
I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
Nice.
Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh.
And I kind of like that as well, how they set up the relationship
Always
between Peter and Miles.
my place.
Although, Miles, fuck you.
Only if you want to.
MJ's asked me over.
I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't.
Later.
I'm not want to, but meaning I do want to, but
I kind of like
I do.
never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
So yeah. And we get a nice little ending between these two as well. Kind of feels like, well, that I'd forgotten how abrupt the credits are in this fucking game. But anyway, but yeah, I like they basically finish off kind of the mini arc that they went through with MJ and Peter during the game. But anyway, that's it. That's the end of Spider-Man 1, the remaster on the PS5. My apologies. And yeah, this is a phenomenal game. It's the combat is really fucking good. I think it can be, there's a lot of, I think with all the web stuff that you can do, like the electric web and the web bombs and like the trip mines that you can do as well, there's a lot of variety that you can employ with regards to how Peter deals with combat situations, as well as how he deals with stealth situations as well. So it's really good in that regard. In terms of gameplay as well, the downsides or the low points, I should say, rather than the downsides. My apologies. The low points are really the stealth sections with Miles and MJ. There's not a lot of them, I suppose, but they slow the game down to a fucking crawl. Overall, I think the story is really good. It's really well thought out. The only negative I would have on the story is that it feels like they burn through a lot of the villains really fucking fast. Because through this, we've gone through Rhino, Scorpion, we've gone through Vulture, we've gone through... was Shocker in this? I think he was. I think Shocker was in here as well. So was Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, and Doc Ock and Mr. Negative. So we go through a fuck ton of villains. And so there's not really a lot left for sequels. I guess, you know, a lot of them are just in prison. They're not gone. Sorry. They're not gone completely, obviously, but it's still a bit of a pain that they kind of go through. That something else which I really like about this game is that there's a lot of DLC content. There's like 3 separate DLC kind of packs which go through various stories, which I'm not going to be doing at the moment, but I might do them in the future. Because there's like a Black Cat DLC, there's a Tombstone DLC, which kind of takes place directly after what happened to Tombstone in this game, so it's kind of cool in that regard. And then there's also like a third one, which is more like gangs kind of fighting, I think, from what I remember. Oh, and it's nice Steve Ditko actually gets a fucking credit. There you go. But that's Marvel Spider-Man. Overall, great gameplay. The story's really good, and it's a fucking gorgeous game. So yeah, I really love it. I kind of like this as well. This scene's really fucking good. I really like this scene. Where we see what happens between Peter and...
So Pete? Yeah.
And I love this misunderstanding from Pete here.
Talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Okay.
Well, weird things have been going on. Like physically.
Oh.
And Pete thinks he wants to talk about puberty, which is pretty fucking funny.
Where your body starts to change, and so you may be noticing some areas, for example.
And Miles here is like, no, dude, stop. Sorry, I beg you to stop.
Better that I just
So what's he going to show us?
No.
And he thinks, oh, yeah, Miles was bitten by a spider. So yeah, Miles is So yeah, we're going to get Spider-Man. It's kind of obvious now that we've got Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 out. But this is a kind of a really fucking cool moment in the previous game. So we got a mid, which kind of sets up Miles being involved more in the next game, in the next couple of games. And then we've got this. This is really not... this isn't really kind of sorted out until Spider-Man 2. But this is where we find out the full truth of what's going on.
We were so close.
Yep. This is where Harry was the whole time.
I will find a cure. I will.
Yeah, look at... And this sets up the symbiote stuff for Spider-Man 2. And here it's kind of nice to see Norman have a bit of a... feel something for Norman, and yeah. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of Spider-Man. So, I'm not going to be doing the DLC, at least not straight away. We're going to be moving on to other stuff first. Sorry. I will be doing Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 at some point, because those games are also really fantastic. But that's going to be it. Thank you for watching Spider-Man Remastered. And the next game I will be doing, the next one that should be coming up after this, I think, is Astrobot, one of my favourite games of 2024. And I can't wait to start playing through that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next playthrough.